Alright. Armada. Haven't done this in such a long time. My mate Andrew here is giving me a taste for it again.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Spaceships.
Spaceships! Yeah, so this is just going to be a learn to play game.
Yep, we're playing 400 points. No objective, so it's just elimination. We're going to alternate initiative every turn.
He's going to help me through everything because I am flying blind as a bat here.
You've got a lot of upgrades to keep track of, but I'll do my best to help you remind them.
So many cards.
That was, look, if you want to blame someone, that was Jack's idea.
What do I do?
You wanted fewer ships with more cards.
Oh yeah, you wanted to run a Quasar.
Yeah, Quasars are good. I was going to give you lots of ships with few upgrade cards, but he changed it.
And then give me the flotilla.
But we're playing 400 points. True.
I was gonna say, you don't have the friggin' Superstar Destroyer or whatever the fuck it was in Empire.
Well, we don't have $300.
The giant knife, that's the model.
Yeah.
It's this big.
It's very big.
Fucking hell.
Not quite that big. It's more like this.
It's big.
It's 2 long bases, basically.
Yeah,
and then
but it
hangs
also
over.
extends like an almost entire another long base forward and backwards.
It's a very absurdly large ship that is still not to scale with the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's too small.
Yeah.
So we're all deployed, so we're going to roll into
Because
first
if it was
turn.
in scale
I'm the
with
first
ISD,
player,
it would be
so
longer than the length of the table.
start with the command phase. So assign dials to each of your ships equal to their command value.
Also like the Aquitans,
But
the ISD,
you have the Relentless, which is a special case. It only needs 2 dials instead of 3.
Yeah. I mean, if you did these things true scale...
And once we get into the ship phase, when you activate a ship, the top dial will be flipped first. So
that
that's
I do remember.
That's the order you want to set them in.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point. It's what I call Star Destroyers, I imagine. You can't get through the denim, puppy dog.
Yes, cannot.
There's a reason why I wear denim. It's not just
And
'cause I
don't
can
forget to set
somehow
the speeds
pull off
of
a
each
double
of your
denim
ships.
look despite being
Oh,
an
yeah.
ugly bastard.
You are angry.
No, not that spot.
You love that spot.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So I've got my Venator and Acclimator at speed 2, and my 2 Consulars are at speed 4.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Spaceships.
Spaceships.
Spice Marine.
Get off my ship!
You could have just played on the 3x3 map with how you deploy.
Don't worry about it. This guy's like on the line. Most of the time when I'm first player, because there's nothing on the board yet, I just put one ship directly in the middle so it can just go either way.
That's a lot of models.
Yeah.
That's an expensive army to play.
Yeah.
Alright,
no,
good to go?
Just
Dial
playing
set.
Imperial
Yep,
card.
and I guess I'll just do a quick rundown of my list. So I've got a
I'll
Venator
take
2
around, so I wanna do
with
the
Bail
Bail
Organa,
style,
Clone
so
Navigation
I
Officer,
can get
Clone
it.
Gunners, Reinforced Blasters, Flat Guns, DVY Heavy Turbo Lasers, and it is the Resolute. Then we've got an Acclimator 1 with Ahsoka Tano, Flight Controllers, Expanded Hangar Bay, Boosted Comms, Linked Turbo Laser Towers, and Navuta B. And then 2 Consular class armor cruisers, both with external racks and redundant shields. And then I have 4 squadrons of V-19s.
I have an Imperial class 2 Star Destroyer, Admiral Motti, Wolf Yalaran,
Yalaran,
SW7 ion batteries, X17 turbo lasers, hardened bulkheads, reinforced blast doors, a gunnery team. It is the Relentless.
and
2
Aquitans.
Aquitans.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
And then meanwhile,
With reinforced blast doors, engineering team, and linked turbo laser.
You've got 2 of them.
Yep. 2 of them. IG-88 and 4 TIE interceptors.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright.
and I'm forgetting the most important thing.
Oh, you gotta wear the hat.
Gotta wear the hat.
Yeah, there's something like I just,
Love
I
that
just
hat.
get that 425.
Alright, so I'm the first player.
I'll wear the hat
He's
with
wearing
pride as
the hat.
I'll wear my
Even though
hat.
he's
I'll
not
wear
on
the hat
screen.
with pride as I get my ass kicked.
Don't worry about it.
Despite the fact he's not on screen.
Oh, I definitely need a haircut and a shave.
Alright, so the ship phase we go to now, I will activate one of my consular class. So I'll flip its dial. I've got a navigate command. I'm going to spend the dial to gain the token instead.
Yeah.
So I'll save that for later. And then we're going in at speed 4. So we've got 1 tick, nothing, and then 1 more tick, and then 1 more. So we can put the movement template on the left side of my ship, and we'll move over to the left there, and that ends his activation. So now it goes to your activation.
Any ship I want?
Any ship you want.
So, no, once that one, big boy. I'll spend the thing to gain an engineering token.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Put it on that one.
Oh, and there is one more thing. Because you have 3 ships and I have 4, you get a pass token. I'll just quickly get that out now. So, pass token is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You can pass an activation if you feel like. There you go. It looks like that.
He's still teething, isn't he?
A little bit. Hey, Zach.
So, I'll just find the pass tokens in the rulebook, because there are some prerequisites to using it. I can never remember where it is in the rulebook.
It's like you have to have at least 1 enemy ship activated unless you're doing it the first action.
It changes whether you're first or second player.
Yeah, and then it's like you have
Here
to
you
have
go.
more
So
activated.
using pass tokens, so just leave this book somewhere you like.
Yeah.
And so, because right now you're the second player, but next turn you'll be the first player, so if you ever want to think about using it, just reference the book.
And then the ship goes speed.
Yep, so you took the dial, you took the token with your dial, you've got no eligible targets, so yes, now you'll move at your current speed, which is 2.
Pissed. That makes sense.
Fuck it.
You can easily just go in a straight line.
Yeah.
So, model gaming is one of the things you need a garage for, I'll be perfectly honest.
Alright, easy done.
Just have it
I'll activate my second consular class. He's doing the same thing, he's going to spend the dial to take a navigate token. And he's moving at speed 4, he's going all in.
Yeah, you need,
Fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, this Star Destroyer is probably going to eat him for breakfast though. That puts me very close.
He's sent in those cruisers.
Yeah, he's going in. He's out of range of the Star Destroyer for now though. So we'll see how long he lasts. And that's his activation.
Alright.
It's back to you. The first turn is usually just get whatever command token you want.
Engineering token.
Oh, we will.
Yeah. I'm still learning.
I have to fight his custodes.
It's not
Did
probably
you
not
read
that
up
hard.
on your martial katars?
I sort of did. I know they do things. Because the martial
Did you
katana.
buy the data card?
Yes, I have the
So
data.
I will
cards.
activate my acclimator.
Yes, I did. They
He
are
is
in here.
Gonna spend his dial to gain an engineering token.
I think the martial katars was like the only thing you didn't use last time.
And he is also
Yeah, it was
speed 2,
that,
and
also
he's
did
just
do
going to
all
go in a
the
straight
leadership
line.
tests. But I looked at our leadership and I'm like,
Your leadership 11 as custodians. You almost never can fail.
yeah, that's what I was like, yeah, that's why this has never got brought
On to you.
up. because-
Swords of 3, you just never take leadership.
Yeah,
Engineering
that's what
token.
I've grouped them up. I've grouped my guard differently now. I've got 1 squad of 4 and 3 squads
We already
of 3.
established that's not.
Yes, you can measure it any time though. So range rules over there.
I might, and then I've just got to figure out, like, depending
So
on
just
what.
measure closest to
Because if I'm
closest with
fighting
the other side.
Psychic lists, I want Sisters of Silence.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't go through anyway.
Yeah, shut
It's
that
just out of
shit
range.
down.
Luckily for me.
So, and he goes to speed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's a
you
very
know, different
big and
stances.
scary
Now,
ship.
My question for that is.
Well, you said the ISD
I'm
is the
in
best ship in the
stance
game,
one,
didn't you?
do I get to use
I think
both
it's the best
stances?
ship in the
Do I
game.
get to use both
I'd say
stances
it's
at once?
top of the food
works
chain.
is very weird. So basically,
But I'm sure
you pick
somebody will
3
dispute
leads,
that.
Yeah.
And you go. These are
It's
the
the
3
internet.
leads.
People will dispute anything.
Mhm.
Okay, now I have another question for that.
I'll start an argument. No, you
Ask
won't.
it to say.
And you got your primary, second,
Alright,
and
and I've
tertiary.
just got my Venator left.
First turn,
So
pick your
he is
primary,
taking a engineering token.
and then you can pick one of these 2 stances to have.
Oh, okay.
And then on the second turn,
And then
you'll flip this one, and then you can pick
we
one
will
of
go
the
at
3 you
speed
haven't
2.
used.
Okay.
On the third
Going
turn,
in
you flip
straight
that
for the
one,
Star
and
Destroyer.
then you can
Three
pick
I
one of
haven't
the 4 you haven't used.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you can
Alright,
go
and now,
back
end of the
each
ship
one
phase, we go to the squadron phase.
Okay,
So we'll
I have
activate
to
2
get
squadrons at a
to-
time. I'm
in
the
an
first player,
order.
so I'll activate 2 of my
Okay.
V19s.
So on the first turn you have
And they are
option,
speed
on the
3,
second turn you have an
and
option.
squadrons are unaffected by obstacles.
Yeah.
On the third turn
So
you have
we'll
an
flick over the activation
And then
slider,
after that, it's just whatever I feel like.
Well, the thing is,
And
is
we'll
at that
chuck
point
him
you
right
already
there,
have 6,
and we'll
the
get
game
second one
usually
to
goes
follow
for
him.
5 turns.
Yeah.
So you have enough for the whole.
And then your turn to activate 2
So
squadrons.
I can't use ones I've already used at any point?
No.
Okay.
But some abilities, like with certain sub-factions, you can use both on a card on the same turn.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, because the Martial Qatar for because Emperor's Chosen is what I go for.
Yeah.
And it's got Martial Qatar, Rendax. So that's where I keep getting confused, because it's like, I'll pick 3, and it's
And
like...
so in the
at
squadron
least I was
phase,
telling you
squadrons
I've
can
got
only
one.
move or shoot,
Yeah.
So
but
I'm wondering,
IG-88 is a
so do I
special
have
case
to-
because he is
You
rogue,
choose both.
he can do
Okay.
both.
And that's how you get.
So he shoots
one
now?
for every
Yep.
turn.
Squadrons
So
shoot
one turn
at
you'll
distance
use
1.
two, and one for the rest of the turns. You
Alright
will
then,
use one for
so
the
he
rest
is...
Okay.
4 blue dice.
That
Four
makes
blue
sense.
dice.
Oh yeah, so,
So we get
on
all
of the turns. So
Yeah,
you
turn
have,
yeah,
1 I
six
can
traits, you have
do...
6 traits, you'll use them throughout the entirety.
And remember that
Okay.
squadrons do not resolve critical symbols unless
Okay,
they
that
have
makes
the
more
bomber
sense.
keyword against a ship.
I might have to pick, like, what do you use it?
So you're looking for hits.
Yeah,
That's
this
4
is
hits.
the-
So my V19 takes 4 damage.
Yeah, you got like, there's like
Brutal.
6...
That's a good roll.
There's 6, there's 6 different posts.
And you can activate 1 more squadron.
Because I basically
Tie
understand
Interceptor
strategies,
can
it's just a
go.
case of remembering which ones are actually useful
Yes.
to any given point.
You usually just select a bunch that are applicable to you before the game, set them aside. That's usually what I do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They have 4 blue dice.
It hasn't. It,
Oh yeah, no.
it can only move or shoot.
Move or shoot, yeah.
You got to use the squadron command to get both.
Okay.
Use a stratagem in the 5 phase.
Alright, and then I will move my last 2 V19s.
What do you get?
Shield.
Ah,
Until the end of the phase, each time the melee
So they're
attack
just gonna
will
move
make a
in
different-
right there.
Okay.
Their maximum speed. They're very slow.
I'm just going to show you a little case because the dog.
Ah, yeah.
That
I thought I shot
could be useful if I rejigger my list again. So I won't worry about that.
Yeah, he wants to eat the blue foam now. He has a taste for blue foam.
That's alright.
wait, Zach.
Where is your bin?
Yes, that is a good question. 5 years here and we still don't have a bin.
That's
How do
alright.
you not
Okay,
have
cool.
a bin?
Well,
It's not wet or anything, is it?
bins
It's
are
a
not
little
useful in
smaller.
my reality.
Ah, that's right.
Because he munched on it.
Don't question it.
Let's throw it in
Just-
the bin later.
Just think about it.
Let's head
Let
up.
your mind ponder it.
No, don't jump on the
So
table.
my mind's already moved on to something
Alright,
else.
so I've activated my last squadron, so we'll go back to you. No. Away from there.
Don't worry, I will wrangle the dog in a moment.
That's alright.
He is the curious boy.
But that's my problem is remembering all the special rules and things.
Yeah.
Because I've got the phases pretty
There
much
we go.
down and what each model,
Alright.
like reading in what each model.
Yeah, so now we go to the end phase. We ready any exhausted upgrades or tokens, but we don't have any. So we'll go to a new round. You'll be the first player now,
No.
and then we go back to the command phase and we reset dies.
And these go under the old ones.
Yes, the new command dial goes underneath the stack.
And that's why you always take Relentless on one of your ISDs, so you don't have to think too hard about it.
Relentless is a pretty good title. I like it a
It's
lot.
also the cheapest one.
Hmm.
I also forgot to bring that thing I was supposed to bring.
What thing?
A door for...
So what's the range on the squadron activate?
So when you activate squadrons, it is at close to medium range.
Just use
Okay.
the toolbox.
So I have boosted comms on my acclimator, so it can activate it close to long range.
Oi! Oi! What are you...
Oi.
No.
Get out of my
No.
bag of stuff.
What's he got?
Oh,
He's-
he's
he's getting
my
into
bag of
everything.
snacks. If I say snacks, it's
Also, Jack,
No,
I do have those Space Marine models in that box.
Oh, it's just because I didn't want to
you
walk
do have
by
Space
there.
Marine models?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, those
to bring you. Yeah.
I do like this. For a real experience, D&D movie
Oh,
should
that
end
ISD is
somewhere
gonna
in the
hurt.
middle and everyone in the theater has to find a date and time when they can all get together again to finish it.
Alright, ready?
Yep,
Yep, you're up first, so pick one of your ships to activate.
accurate.
Yeah. I did not expect them to ever
You're just
make
gonna go
a
in?
D&D movie.
Well, the thing in my brain, it's not that hard to do because
It's like a generic fantasy movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Engineering
it's just
token.
a fantasy movie with some
You
stuff
can't
and
have more
everyone's
than one of the
losing
same
their mind
tokens.
'cause the
Ah.
tiefling
Okay.
has human skin.
Well,
Did you want to change that?
I've done it.
Okay. Because that's a useless dial right now.
It's all
You
good.
check the book,
Okay.
which is what everyone was doing.
Well,
It's
so
like,
when you
actually,
activate, you
it says
attack
that you
before
have
moving,
human skin.
so
It's like,
you can measure from any of your firing arcs. You can perform 2 attacks, but you must perform them out of different firing arcs unless you have special upgrades.
Right? He doesn't piss in my.
And if you want to shoot at squadrons, you use your anti-squadron armament.
That makes sense, actually.
yeah.
So,
I kind of need those. I haven't replaced them. There should be.
that's an accuracy, so that does no damage. The 1 health V19 is alive for now.
Alright, then he moves.
Yep, no other eligible targets out of your side arcs.
Yes. I put my stuff
See, that might be range.
You cannot pull a weird dog.
Does he have reds?
Yep.
1 red.
No, out of his side arc, he's got 3 red.
Ah!
Get off my
But
side.
it is shooting through an obstacle, so it'll be obstructed, so you'll roll 1 less die. And would you like to shoot my front or my side firing arc?
I'll shoot the front.
Okay.
So I bought a new pair of slippers from last time.
That's a double hit. Well, I have an evade token which I'll spend, which at long range cancels an attack die, so I'll cancel your double hit.
Yeah, fine, ignore it.
Run away.
I may reroll 1 red in the attack ball.
Somewhere else.
Yep, you have linked turbo laser towers, so you can re-roll that blank. So that's a hit, so I will spend my redirect as well, and redirect it to this zone over here, so I take 1 shield damage.
Literally no one has ever used.
So that's your 2 attacks, so now you go to your maneuver step,
Yep, and he's
Like,
moving.
no one.
still speed 2.
Which is
Still
which
speed.
it's one of those things where it's like they
You
could,
can.
you can, but it's like how no one's ever actually played. Like,
And if you
very
overlap a
rarely will play
squadron,
campaign
the
that
opposing
sequence
player places it
actually
in base
persecuted.
contact of the ship.
Okay.
Like persecuted to any real extent, like the law says they are.
And also, you know, I'm shooting us that way so you can run half deep
Yeah. Yeah, probably. That'll be it. It's like, oh yeah, that, which is funny
Fuck it.
because I've got a team
That's
that
this
does
shit.
very-
Alright.
And just so the template doesn't hit the these guys, you can start it at here and still go 1, 2.
Ah, yeah.
I
So,
rolled that is.
oops.
Because it's like when you've got like.
Okay, and you've got 2 ticks
so
at your
you've got,
second
like,
speed, so you can adjust it at the final
tiefling,
point.
Stuff like that. You can roll
At
the
this one.
tables to determine who the parents are if you just want to roll for it. And I rolled up. Mum was a tiefling, Dad was a devil. It was like, okay. So I made it
So
like
you are going to
7
overlap
foot tall
IG88,
wind,
and this
because that
tie
was one of the
interceptor as
variants
well.
you could get.
So I'll just place them at the back here in base contact.
He's got the food.
And he's got something to chew.
He's got the munching.
Alright.
But I also was like looking like, I really want his dad to be a devil, so I just went to the DM and was like, look, this is what I rolled. I'm deleting that bit.
Isn't that
You
basi-
decide.
Isn't that basically the same thing you did with your Saiyan in Xenoverse 2? Trunks and Supreme Kai of Time?
It's
No, my thing in that was, it was an experiment by Toa, and Toa used her DNA in Bardock's. Because if you're a Saiyan, unless you're a part of Goku's bloodline, you're fucking useless. Or you exist to be
Alright, I'm
jobbed.
going to activate my acclimator, so it's doing a squadron command. So with expanded
So
handbag, it's got a squadron
that was
value of
just my fun
4.
story, 'cause it was
So I'm
one
gonna
of the
activate
things
all
that,
4 of my
like,
V19s.
like, hey,
Yep.
this is it's like,
And
it's
so
like, what are the Toa
squadrons at
experiments?
distance 1 of each other are engaged and cannot
It's
move.
like,
So 2 of my squadrons are at distance 1 of your TIE Interceptor. So we'll start with this guy here. He's going to shoot the TIE Interceptor, because he has to. He rolls 2 blue and a red, but because I have flight controllers, I can roll an extra blue die against a squadron.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I have Swarm, so because you're engaged by multiple squadrons, I can re-roll a die.
Yeah, but that's like saying.
So
it's
I will
supposed to end
re-roll
with
my
the
blue
three-
die.
You could say it was supposed to end.
And that's
with
3
Pilaf.
damage on your TIE Interceptor.
That's what it was supposed to
Also
end.
end with original Piccolo.
No, it was supposed to end with Pilaf. Because
On
that's
this guy
the end
here.
of Journey to the West, which was what it was
So
based
he's only got 3 health, so that does kill him.
which
But he has
was a
counted
story.
2,
I didn't
so
realise
after you
how
get shot at, you
much
can attack with 2 blue
Journey
dice, which you can still use when you die. So you can
but
counterattack my
it's one of
V19.
those things where it's like, because I was learning
And you do
about Journey to
also
the West,
have
that
Swarm.
channel I told you about, OS,
Oh, but never
one
mind.
of
There's
the
only 1
video
squadron there,
series
so
they
you
do
won't get
is
Swarm.
basically summarising Journey to the West.
So that's 1 damage on my V19, that kills him.
So I was like, actually watching
And then
that
I'll
and getting the
activate,
story, like, the first
another
couple of
V19.
videos, it's just the peel-off arc.
So, I do also have a Sokatano.
Yeah, it's
So up to
much
3
better.
squadrons I activate can get Snipe, equal to the number of dice I have. And Snipe means I can attack at distance 2 and ignore the counter keyword.
China's great novels. And yeah, it's
So,
probably the most popular.
This V19 will snipe that TIE Interceptor. So it rolls blue dice, equal to the number of dice in its pool, so I'll swap that. And then I get an extra blue from flight controllers.
Yes.
Hell yeah, flight controllers.
But I do not get swarmed because you are not engaged by other squadrons. So I rolled 2 hits on your TIE Interceptor.
So I have to ask, Armada, could you just field the Death Star?
No.
Well, that's some bullshit.
The Death Star would be the table. And, bigger. Way bigger. So this TIE Interceptor takes 2 damage.
So he's down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the long range shoot.
Yeah, I got a Sokatano. First time using it.
Snipe.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
The Sokatana. Get out of my
And
bag.
then I reckon these 2 V19s will go into your Aquadins. So against a ship, they roll 1 black dice, and with Navuta B, because I have Swarm and I'm non-unique, I can re-roll a die while attacking a ship.
Yes, sir.
So first V19 into the front of your Aquadin, you take 1 damage. You can spend defense tokens against this if you wish.
What? Oh, all a mess, just like X-Wing. I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, it's ship number 9.
I'm just trying. Sorry.
No worries, take your time.
It's commands.
Hey, redirect, contain. How many shields got?
It's got 2 shields still.
Oh, okay. That's not
This is the first time I'm attacking it.
Scatter, contain, salvo, redirect.
So your Aquadins has evade tokens, redirects, and contain. Contain cancels the critical effect, which won't matter here because it's not relevant. Evade will make me re-roll my 1 die, and redirect lets you put the damage on a different adjacent hull zone. So I'm attacking your front, so if you redirect, you can put it on one of your side shields.
you have 2 of those.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll redirect.
Other one.
Other one.
It's
Yeah.
number 9.
It's this ship.
So you can put it on your left or right.
Yep. And the Navuta B is about to activate, so take that in mind. It's about to shoot.
Yeah, you want all your shields on the front when it shoots.
Yeah, there we go.
And then we'll go with my second V19, and it'll shoot into the front.
2319, 2319.
So it is just
Hut,
in range.
hut, hut!
Roll my 1 black die, 1 damage on your front again.
I'll
You do have a second redirect, and you've got an evade token, so I can re-roll that.
evade.
So I'll re-roll this. A blank, no damage.
And you can't Navuta be a reroll.
Nope, I've already passed that step. So all my V19s have activated, so now we'll do the Navuta B's attack. So you are at long range, so I will just roll my 3 red dice. But I also have Link Turbo Laser Tower, so I can re-roll one of these. Okay, so I got 1 hit, 1 crit, and 1 accuracy. I will spend the accuracy, and you cannot spend your readied redirect. So that is just 2 damage onto your front.
Which, doesn't blow your shield, so it's
You can spend your exhausted tokens, but if you do, they are then discarded.
0.
But you're not blowing any shields, you're not taking any damage. It's not the worst thing to get hit by.
And I've got nothing else in my side arc, so now I will move. I am still currently speed 2.
I'll just put that on the table as well.
Yeah.
So, I think...
Because I want it. At some point, I'm sure I'll be hungry or thirsty.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I like it readily available within a foot of me.
Yeah, that looks like a good spot. So she'll move in right there.
Oh, he wants all the pets.
Hmm.
He wants all the
It's
pets.
only 12 degrees today. It's only 12 degrees. I went outside. I think
Alright
I
then.
started steaming.
Alright, now
when
it is
I
your
got
activation.
inside. Like this morning when it was 1 degrees. Yeah, it was 1.
So,
Another dud engineering token.
To work like last week when it was like 3
Alright then.
outside.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
was.
that went back to bed. I thought, bugger that.
I had to go because my turtle's in the shed outside, so I'm gonna walk from the house to the shed. So it's not like walking into work. I imagine walking.
A red and blue out of the front arc.
It's very cold
Yep.
if they don't have heaters going.
Yeah. I mean, I just even just walk in the train station and go to work. It's like
So it is at medium range, so you'll get both dice.
Yep.
okay.
Shooting into my front.
Oh, and my
Last time it took me 3.5 hours to get home.
that does not surprise me. My sister-in-law's got Jeremy.
That's 3 damage. Well, I think I will use my brace token. So I halve the damage, rounding down. So I take 2 damage. And I will redirect it to my side. So I'll take 2 shields over here. And I will also... I will spend my salvo token. So salvo is, I will shoot back at you with my printed rear firing arc.
Yep.
Which is just a black and a red. So at this range, just 1 red die.
And that's if the day is
1 crit
ruined because
onto your front hull zone.
gets COVID,
Zone you attack me with.
and then it has to go home. Wait, it's my hat.
At medium range, the evade will make me re-roll that. And you do have your
You
redirect.
get this behaviour
Yep.
as a treat, but then you will have words and you will learn.
So 1 damage on your side.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then this is still your activation, so now you can check for other targets, because you only did 1 attack. So out of your side arcs, which would probably be none.
Yep.
So now you'll move.
I've been down here for two days and he hasn't eaten them. Now he's eaten them.
Probably because you put them in your hand. That's what it feels like.
And now we come to what we call the parking lot, where ships are going to start to overlap each other forever.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the parking lot.
I'm going to be in the parking lot.
You don't want to
What
be
is
in
this?
the
I don't want to be there, no.
That thing will win the parking lot war.
Yep.
Because so is this the Monash Freeway?
Well,
Because when ships overlap each other, they both take a face-down damage card.
But they also
And you've got 2 ships there, so if I start taking 2 damage
So if you
versus your
head
1,
on, head on,
I'm not going to win
you are
that.
stuck there to win.
And your ISD has hardened
That has
bulkheads,
17 health.
so if it overlaps a ship
Stop
that's
fighting my
smaller
hat.
than it, it won't take damage.
Yeah, so if he ramps any other ship that isn't the
So-
Canada, he doesn't take damage.
Who am I playing? Oikinen?
I mean,
Wait,
just do
Or you
that
can your
then.
next wing.
Just ram things.
Well, no, he needs to kill that.
We're going to kill that, then ram things. Don't look at me, I don't know how to play this game.
I'm going to
By
activate
logic,
this
they shouldn't
consular
be
ship.
this close. They should be
So
firing each
it's
other
doing a
in
navigate
the
dial.
middle.
I've already got a token, so we'll save that for when we move. It's now declaring attacks. I've got the ISD at medium range. I might have... Tiny Interceptors are in the way. I might have the Arcwood in medium range also. No, it's at long range. So, I'm going to start with an anti-squadron attack out my side.
Yeah.
So I'll hit all squadrons in my firing arc. My anti-squadron is 2 blue dice. So I'll start with this Tiny Interceptor on 3 health. That's 2 damage. And then the next Tiny Interceptor, no damage.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't pick them up, but...
That's okay.
How much damage on the other one?
None.
Okay.
And then medium range on your ISD, I'll just be rolling 2 blue at my front arc. Not in range to use my black dice. That is 1 hit and 1 crit on your front hull zone.
Crit.
I'll drink Coca-Cola, dog. And you have all the things
No.
for a big boy. He could brace to
No.
make it 1 damage.
No jumping.
You also want to save the tokens for when my Venator
Oi.
activates.
No. No. What is it? No. Hey. Hey, come here.
Has he got water or something?
I just, what?
Come here.
He got water?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got water.
Behind you.
Oh, Jack, can you do me a favour? I forgot to turn the lights on. That's better.
Yeah, he's got water. That's water.
Yeah.
No, he's just wanting.
Yeah, he's
he's
just
wanting
being
my
stupid.
Yeah, 'cause
He's
it's
just
not
being
nice.
stupid.
This doesn't smell right. Then again, I don't think.
So-
Oh yes, I was going to...
We've got a hit and a critical on your ISD. So you
Oh,
can
yeah,
spend your
go ahead
brace
and get
token
the
to reduce the damage by half. But you only got 1, so you might want to save it for when the Venator attacks you, if
Yeah.
it does.
Oh,
You do
Age of
have
Sail
2
tactics.
redirect tokens, so you can spend 1 now and you'll still have 1 for later.
redirect. Oi, are you being a menace?
Bit the book.
You know, you bit the book. No.
We needed that for past tokens.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So spend your redirect. Which hull zone will you take the damage on?
This one.
Yep.
You can just live here. You don't need your keys.
Emails. Knew it was going to happen.
And now that is my 2 attacks, so I will execute a maneuver. I'm still currently speed 4. I'm considering slowing down, but I also want to get out of that front arc. So, I'll use my navigate dial to increase another tick.
Kitchen light?
So,
No, this is weird. It's,
how can I do this?
one, it's...
What are you doing?
Okay. No, the hat.
The hat! I am the hat now.
Look at me. I am the hat now.
No, you cannot eat the hat, dog.
Don't you
That's
dare
the
eat the
lie.
hat. There's
Is
your
that
hat.
Serenity on your arm?
It is.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also have 9 clone troopers on the other arm.
Man loves his clones.
I do. That's why I'm playing them. So I'm currently at speed 4. I've got 1 tick at speed 1.
Yep.
And then none, and then 1 and 1. I've chosen to do 0 at the end, and I've used my navigate dial to increase this by another 1. So that is my final position.
Stop.
Hopefully dodging that front arc. But the side arc is still pretty deadly.
Hey, come on.
So that is my activations. Now it goes back to you.
No,
So you do have the Star Destroyer to activate, or you could be able to use your pass token if you don't want to activate it right now. So you're the first player, so the first player may pass a turn if they activate. If they have activated at least 1 ship and they have fewer unactivated ships than the second player. So you have activated at least 1 ship. I've got 2 unactivated ships, you've got 1. So if you want, you can pass right now by spending your pass token.
Will I still be able to activate it later this turn, or is it just done?
No, you'll still be able to activate it later.
Yeah,
You
I'll
are
pass.
delaying it for now.
I'll
Okay.
pass.
So I will then activate my second consular ship. So he probably doesn't have anything in range. So that is long range, but I don't roll any red dice. So I've got no attacks.
Yeah.
So I'm still at speed 4, but I might probably slow down so I don't crash into my other ship.
Yeah, don't do that.
Unless I just go in a straight line.
What Return of the Jedi? Is that Return of the Jedi?
What's your speed tick at the end of a turn? Speed 3?
It's 1, 1, and 1, and 1. I'm at speed 4. At speed 3, it's 1, 1, 1 still. But I am doing a navigate command, so I could
You can
get
slow down.
an extra 1, or I could just slow down.
Do speed 3 because you're doing the command. You can still get the extra tick.
Well, I'm using my dial to get the extra tick at the third thing, whatever you call it.
Outfit.
So I think I'm just going to do
Guilty Gear
this.
soundtrack.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just said that's an impractical outfit.
I'm using my other ship as a shield.
Yeah.
Alright,
Shoot me if
so
I
now
have
it is
another
back to
space
your
thing.
activation. So now you do have to activate the ISD.
Oh. That
So
was
what
my
did you
favorite
reveal?
thing in Mass Effect. Was
Engineering.
You can change that if you want.
No.
I don't mind.
Stuff.
Because it would be a good idea
Until
to
the third
concentrate
game,
fire
it's
right
just
now.
The cavalry just doing the
Because you have gunnery
fucking
team,
thing.
so when you concentrate fire, you can attack twice at the same
And
firing arc.
being the deadliest son of a bitch in space. That's like my favorite. I listen
Which,
to that every
considering
time.
the ISD has a massive
It's that one?
Yes.
Because the ISD has a massive front.
Yeah, and because he forgot that you can't have 2 at the same token, so I'll let him change it.
Yeah.
And because the Venator's still out of range, but you've got 2 ships in your side firing arc that you probably want to shoot at.
Is the Acclimator in range?
It might be. But there are also a lot of ships in the way.
Well, if he concentrates, he can just negate that.
Hmm. So the Acclimator is in long range of your front arc, so you won't get blue dice, but you still get 4 red, or potentially 5. Or both consulars are at medium range in your side arc, so you could shoot them both with gunnery team. So either way, it's about 4 dice against whatever ship you shoot at.
And you can shoot both.
Yes.
I can't shoot the same Armada twice.
No, you cannot shoot the same target
You
twice.
shoot the Acclimator and the Cruiser, or you can shoot both cruisers.
The Acclimator might actually be in your side arc as well. So you could shoot it twice, but you roll less dice at your side. It's very close. It might
Oh, you
not
got
be.
the laser, right?
Well, it might not be in range of the ruler.
Oh, yeah, from the corner.
From the side arc, yeah, I think it's just short of the Acclimator.
Yeah, but you could hit it with the front, which would be...
So your potential targets are the Acclimator at long range with your red dice, or both of these at medium range with your side arc.
Well, one of those shots will be obstructed.
It will, but you do have the concentrate fire.
I'll go into the small guys.
Yep, so one at a time. Which one would you like to shoot first?
If you concentrate into the guy behind, you roll the same dice pool against both.
Because when you shoot an obstructed ship, you roll one less die, but a concentrate fire command gives you an extra die.
I will concentrate to the back guy then.
Okay, so we'll start with this guy.
So it's just your dice pool.
Well, you can
But you
change
can
it.
also get rid of one of the bad ones.
You can change it a little bit. So you roll 2 red and 2 blue, and then you'll choose which one you lose, but then you can also choose which one to add again. So you could lose a red and have a third blue if you like.
Which dice are better, the red or the blue?
Red dice have blanks, blue dice do not, but the red dice does have that oh-so-coveted double hit.
I'll go 1 red, 3 blues.
Yep.
And you've also got buffs for your blue dice.
Yes, and you have
SW7.
SW7s and X17 turbo lasers. So SW7s, any of your accuracies that you roll, you can make them damage if you want. And I can't redirect more than 1 damage with XI7s.
Which is the one that's got the 2 exhausted tokens?
What do you mean? Oh, this one?
Yeah, which one's that one?
I think that's from last round.
So...
Yeah. Oh no, because an Arquidin shot it. This one's got the exhausted tokens.
Okay.
Okay, so you're shooting at this guy?
Yep.
So he's got an evade, a redirect, and a contain.
So...
You got 1 accuracy.
So you can spend that accuracy and deny me one of these, or if you want, you can just keep it as damage.
I'll deny you the redirect.
The redirect? You do have XI7, so I can't redirect more than 1 damage anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so deny the evade.
Deny the evade.
You stop my evade, so I can't reroll. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 3 damage. So I will spend my redirect. So you're attacking my front hull zone.
Yep.
So I'll redirect 1 over here, and then I take the other 2 on my front. So now I've got 0 shields on 0.
And then...
Shoot the other one.
And with gunnery team, you can use the same firing arc to shoot the other one. And now his evade and redirect are exhausted because the Arquidins shot at it earlier in the turn. And so he's rolling 2 red, 2 blue. So that's just 2 damage. Yeah, into which zone? The front or the side? Both have 2 shields.
the side.
Okay, well, both my tokens are exhausted, so I'll just take them on the side.
Light shield.
Yep, I got 0 shields on the side now.
And then I'm going 2 forward.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Real good. Oh lord, he coming.
It's gonna be a parking lot.
He's gonna hurt.
This beats bopping.
That's Mum's phone.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I will activate my Venator. So, I reveal a Concentrate Fire token. I'm going to exhaust Clone Navigation Officer, so when I reveal a Concentrate, Navigate, or Squadron command, I can choose another friendly ship at distance 1 to 5 to gain a matching command token. So my Acclimator will gain a Concentrate Fire token,
That's going to be irritating.
and then
Outside, yeah.
Yeah.
we've got your... ISD is at long range, just. Or the
It'll be at medium.
Arquidins is at medium range, and I can shoot its unshielded front arc. So I might go for that. So, I rolled 2 red and 2 blue. I am concentrating fire, so I will add a blue. And then, because I'm concentrating fire with clone gunners, I can spend a concentrate fire token off of a friendly ship at distance 1 to 4 of the defender and add a blue accuracy. So I'm going to spend the concentrate token I just gave to the Acclimator to add a blue accuracy result. So we've got 2 accuracies, 3 hits, and 1 crit. And so what tokens are on this guy? He's got... Okay. You've exhausted your evade and your redirect. I will accuracy your healthy redirect.
Yep.
And your evade.
Okay, so...
So that's 3 damage plus a critical damage. And so you can spend your exhausted evade and your contain token.
What's the contain token do?
So that will just nullify the critical effect.
You won't hit with crit.
So the critical effect is the first damage card will be face up. If you spend that, that won't happen.
Yeah, I'll do
So
that.
then it's just 4 damage,
Unless you want to try to evade that double hit.
but then
Yeah.
you will lose the evade
I'll
token.
get rid of that.
And because you are a size smaller than my ship, when you can discard the evade token, which you are doing anyway, to affect 2 dice instead of 1. So which 2 dice would you like me to reroll? Obviously the double hit.
Yeah, and
also, you could, before you spend the contain, do this so you don't have to flip the contain. So maybe
Yeah, if you choose for me to reroll the crit, you might not need to spend the contain.
alright, I'll go for the crit.
Alright, so I reroll the red and the blue crit. Okay, so we've still got a blue crit, and then it's just 1 less damage. So we've got 3 damage in total.
Okay.
Yeah. So just 3 damage cards.
Yep.
Yep.
What's the damage stack?
Over there.
Over there. Unless you would like to spend your exhausted redirect.
Nah.
You do have reinforced blast doors, so you should be able to get rid of damage cards pretty easily.
Yeah. Because everyone's activated, right?
Yeah, this is the last
so you're not
activation
going to
of
get
the turn.
shot for the rest of the turn, so that'll just burn your reinforced blast doors.
Yep.
Yep. Alright. And then I'll check for other targets at my side arcs, which there's obviously none over there.
For that, if you want to make that a little bit easier for you.
I also need to measure the range. So we do have your other Arquidens at long range.
Yeah.
So you are in my side firing arc. Where is that laser? Over here.
So fucking good.
Yep. So at long range, I am just rolling my reds. I will check for obstruction though, because there is an asteroid there. So measuring from the yellow dot to the yellow dot. Jack, do you want to call that? Obstructed or not?
Nah.
Nope, no obstruction. So just my 2 red dice at long range. So we've got a double hit and an accuracy. I will accuracy the evade. So that is just 2 damage onto this Arquidin
And then just
on the front hull zone.
I redirect because he's got one that's healthy.
Yeah, you still have a ready redirect token.
Yep.
So you can take it on either side.
You also take one on the front, one on the side.
You don't have to put both on the same hull zone. You can just take 1 and 1.
Okay. 1-1.
Yep. And then that is my 2 attacks, so I will execute a maneuver. I am also at speed 2 still.
Oh god.
This is not going to end well.
Ah, it's fine.
And then he's got all his squadrons because you activated yours.
Yes. So speed 2 will decide whether I go in a straight line or if I turn a bit.
You might want to start.
Yeah. We're gonna be here for a while. So hopefully I can dodge your double arc but still get you in both of mine. Because I will go first next turn. But this ISD is very hard to kill. Alright, so that's where I'll finish my maneuver. And so now we go to the squadron phase. All my squadrons are activated, so it'll just be all of yours. And they can either move or shoot. Except IG-88, because he has rogue.
He can do both.
Because he's awesome.
But I'll probably just dogpile all your...
So you can activate them in any order you wish.
I'll have these 2 attack your
Venator? Yep.
Yep. So that would be 2 blues.
Yep, do them one at a time.
Yeah.
So would you like to shoot the front or the side?
I would like to shoot the front.
The front. And accuracy, that's no damage. And the other one is 1 damage. Which I might as well... So, also, which one shot first? The 1 health or the 2 health guy?
The 1 health guy.
He shot first?
Yeah.
Okay, so this 1 damage is coming from the... the 3 health guy.
Yeah.
Because I do have salvo, so I can salvo a squadron. So, I might as well spend my redirect to put that damage on the rear. And then I'll spend my salvo and shoot back at that squadron. My anti-squadron is a blue and a black. So he takes 2 damage.
Sorry, he's down to 1.
Yep. It's kind of like how squadrons have counter.
Make sure that's counter.
Mm-hmm. Only once though.
Alright.
And now your other TIE Interceptor and IG-88.
TIE Interceptor will attack
Venator?
Front of the Venator.
Yep.
So we'll flick over his activation slider. I'm just gonna, bump everything.
1 crit.
I'm professional. 1 crit. Squadrons, unless they have bomber, do not resolve critical effects.
Yeah.
And then IG just probably wants to go fly into those dudes.
Yeah, he could probably solo the
Solo
V19s.
dudes. He's 4 point?
Yeah, he did 4 damage to the other one earlier.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then it died to a interceptor counterattack. So 1 damage.
Yeah.
And which squadron were you attacking? They're all the same.
This dude.
Alright, you don't like this dude in particular.
Nah.
So he is down to 4 health.
Fuck him and fuck his wife.
He's a clone, doesn't have a wife.
Hey, clones can have wives. I remember that one episode.
And now
Oh
it's,
yeah, touche. Cut the
now
queen.
it's dial time.
Yes, so we go to end phase. So ready all exhausted defense tokens and any exhausted cards.
Yeah, no, it just occurred to me that if you're breeding basically an entire army, why the hell did you give them sex organs?
Testosterone.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but if you...
So
if
I
you
will
have
ready my
cloning
clone navigation
technology, you
officer
can't
by
give them a
spending
friggin'
the
dedicated
command token on his
testosterone
card.
gland.
It's probably more for body dysmorphia.
Probably.
Because there's this one thing your brain likes to do when it thinks it's missing things, which is fucking die.
Yeah, no, that does make sense. But again, if you've got that sort of cloning technology, surely they've got, like, programs for that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like how they put the microchips in their brains to make them evil.
See? You can put
Also,
a microchip in your
at
brain and
the end
make them
phase, I
evil.
have
You can't
redundant
put a
shields on both of my constables,
chip in
so
their
they
brain
will
to make
both
them
recover
not care
one
about
shield.
having a penis?
Oh, there's the pup.
Hello, puppy dog.
Oh, he's a pup.
Hello, dog.
The tiny angry baby.
And so now I am the first player, so I will activate the
Just the way
ship
my brain
first.
works is that was the dovetail of that train of thought.
So I think we need to just go
Nothing
all in.
against anyone
I'm going to
for any
activate the
reason.
Venator.
Yeah!
Now it's party
Just
time.
one
I
thought
am
about
concentrating fire, so I'm going to exhaust Clone Navigation Officer to give a concentrate fire token to the Acclimator.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shoot with my front arc into the front of your ISD.
Yep.
So, which is 2 red, 2 blue, and now I get 2 black dice, because we're at close range. I don't think I need to measure it. And then with Clone Gunners, I'm going to spend...
Are you sure? It looks a bit far.
I'm
I'm gonna need a rules lawyer on that.
Judge?
Judge!
Long range? Ah, shit.
Where's Scott when you need him?
Yeah. Alright, so with Clone Gunners, I'm going to spend the Concentrate Fire token off of the Acclimator.
Yeah, just give him one, then spend it.
Because he is at distance 1 to 4 of the ISD.
Does
So
Scott still work at Malvern?
no, I don't think so. I haven't seen him in ages. So I'll add a blue accuracy to my dice pool. And then with a Concentrate Fire, I will add a black dice.
Also, when you see blast doors,
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, Blast Doors is at the start of the ship phase.
so you can just blast doors those straight away.
So you can discard the Blast Doors card to discard up to 3 damage cards.
And also those ones that split back.
Wait,
Oh, Becky. Wait.
stop it.
Stop it.
So you can get rid of those 3 damage. It's a
And
very
your-
good card.
And
Wait.
red token split.
Zach.
Stop it.
That's enough.
And yes, your exhausted defense tokens will all ready,
I'm guessing
except the one you discarded.
Like
Yeah.
the noise that Coke makes when you
So-
open it.
The front of the Venator into the front of the ISD.
I need a dog that hated engine brakes and never been in a
Okay.
truck.
So we've got 1 accuracy, which I will target your brace token.
Yeah, engine
Yep.
brakes
Over
are
there.
scatty. My
And then
dad's
we've
dog
got
hates the
1,
sound
2,
now
3,
without the
4,
compressors.
5, 6, 7 damage in total, including 2 critical results.
Okay, so...
No, it's,
So you can't spend your brace token because I spent my accuracy result.
There's an old
Yeah.
They've
car.
been completely cardless for like 2 years now. I mean, cashless for like 2 years now.
What's this token again?
That's contained, so that will stop me from resolving the critical effect.
You haven't been able to spend cash.
So I would advise spending a redirect. You've got 4 shields on the front, 2 shields over here, and 0 shields over on your other side.
So, redirect.
Yep, so you've got 2 shields over there, so you'll have to go there because this has 0 shields. You can't redirect to a zone with 0 shields.
Yep.
So that's 2 of the damage. So there's 5 left on your 4 front shields.
Collingwood supporters, we do too have all our teeth.
And then 1 damage on the hull. And if you spend your contain, it will be face down instead of
Big
face up.
fan of the
Face
Drew
down.
Carey run
Yep.
of
So 1 damage on the hull. On your 14 hull with
Me and another
reinforced
friend
blast
of mine,
doors.
we recorded
It's going to take a while to get through that.
Shut up.
But I have 9 hull with reinforced blast doors, so we'll see. So that was my first attack. And then we use the laser. You are definitely in my side firing arc, so I'm just going to keep firing. I rolled 2 blue and 2 red.
Run it out, buddy. Run it out.
So that's 4 damage. So that's 3 hits and a critical hit.
Stop torturing me.
You've got no shields on your front 3 zones, so you can't redirect, but you can brace to reduce the damage to half.
Yeah.
And there is a critical hit there, so if you spend your contain to nullify it, you will lose your contain.
No, I won't contain, so...
Okay, so that's 2 damage because you braced. So 2 damage cards, and the first one is face up.
Okay, so first one is face up.
So what do we get?
We got... Compartment fire. You cannot ready your defense tokens.
Ooh, yikes.
Second is face down.
Yep.
We're gonna have to fix that one.
Yeah, you can use engineering command to get rid of damage cards, including face up ones.
You just need 3 engineering points.
And so with Resolute, after I resolve a Concentrate Fire token, I will gain a token from that card. So I got a concentrate fire token. And now I will execute my maneuver, but there's not a lot of room.
Do you want to crash into the Aquadin?
I think I have to crash because I will overlap the Aquadin if I go in a straight line. And if I turn towards the ISD, I will overlap that. So I think we just got to go all in on its ISD. So when you overlap a ship, you reduce your speed temporarily until you don't overlap a ship. So I'm going to go all the way back down to speed 0 because I cannot fit anywhere. And then both of us take face down damage card.
He wants to start wearing the big boy now.
Yeah, I got to kill it. So my Venator is down to 8 hull. And your ISD is on 10 hull. After taking all that damage. And it's got reinforced blast doors.
And my turn to activate.
It is.
So I'll activate the ISD.
Good idea.
Squadron.
Squadron?
Yeah, he's going to yeet some boys.
Yep, so you've got a squadron value of 4. You can activate any squadrons at close to medium range, which I believe will be all of them.
Yep.
So you can activate all 4 of your squadrons.
And they get rogue this turn.
Well, yes, they can both move and shoot in any order you wish.
I would not shoot at the Venator.
Yeah. I want to get rid of the squadrons.
Yes, and IG-88 is engaged, so he cannot move, because there are enemy squadrons at distance 1.
But he does get shoot right now.
Does he have grit? No, he does not. So don't worry about it.
Yes, scatter. Which means they will probably never be able to kill him.
Unless they roll an accuracy.
Unless you're wrong.
Alright, so he's going to go into these ones.
Yep, so we'll flick over his activation slider. So that squadron is on 4 health. 2 damage. He's down to 2 health.
Then send in the 3 1 health interceptors.
Yeah. They only need 1.
So
They're going to attack them.
Yep, and they roll 4 blue dice, and they have swarm. So because I am engaged by multiple squadrons, you can re-roll a die. So it's 1 damage so far, and that's 2 damage. That kills the V19.
And then another one can take that V19's place.
They are speed 5, so they've got a fair distance that they can go. You can go anywhere.
You just want a horde surround these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so go for them.
Yep. So 4 blue dice again, and you can re-roll 1.
Oh, I didn't. He was on the
So it's just 2 damage. So it's down to 3.
And then the last boy.
And then your last interceptor.
You said they ignore obstacles, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they just fly through everything.
Attack the same target.
Yep.
4 with a reroll. Interceptors are good at fighting other planes.
That's 3 damage. That's enough to kill him.
Yeah, doesn't need to reroll that one.
Yikes, that hurts. Getting shot hurts.
That does, but like the moment you fire an anti-squadron, like all those interceptors are dead.
Yeah. If I fire an anti-squadron.
And then you get to activate the rest of your things. Like
So
your
yes, this is still the ISC's activation, so now we'll go to your attack step.
Well, everything in the front aren't going into
also,
it.
do you want to use your token and then wolf your Lauren to get it back?
Yes, you do have an engineering token, so you can spend it to get engineering points equal to half your engineering value.
Which is 2.
And then you can exhaust Wolf Yularen to regain that token.
So
Basically, you just get a shield back.
Yes, 2 points, you can recover 1 shield. Or 1 point, you can move a shield.
So you could move both of your rear shields to one of your sides, or you can get one back on the front.
I'll go one back on the front.
Yep.
Yeah, because you just get it every turn because of wolf.
Alright, and now, where would you like to attack?
Front hull.
Yep, so shoot your front, obviously, into my front or my side, because you can see both. My front has 4 shields and my side has 3.
I'll go into the side.
Yep, so your front is 4 blue and 4 red. That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of damage.
And you've got SW7s and XI7s. So any blue accuracies you can have as damage if you want, and I cannot redirect more than 1 damage.
So you never want to send this redirect. You want 3 accuracies at best.
I got 1 accuracy.
Does he get to reroll the red, or is that...
No, that's the Aqua.
So I thought you were talking about music.
So you got 1 accuracy.
It sounds like it's coming from
I've got a brace, redirect, contain, and salvo.
Do the break.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the brace.
Definitely want to get rid of the brace. So then we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Then you can redirect 1.
I can redirect 1.
So your side and your front.
Yeah, so I will spend the redirect, take as little much damage as possible, so I'll put 1 on my rear, and then that leaves 6 damage, so I will take 3 shields, I'll spend my contain so that I won't take any crits.
Yeah,
3 damage cards, and then I will spend my salvo and return fire. So my salvo is a blue, red, and black. And I have DBY turbo lasers, so I can turn one of these to a critical. Only during a salvo, yeah. So with DBYs, I will turn this into a side with a critical. And you've got... I'll spend my accuracy on your healthy redirect. Oh no, you've got no shields, so you can't redirect.
No.
So I'll just target your brace.
Yeah.
So that's just 3 damage onto your front.
So...
You can take 1 and...
So there's 1 shield there, and then 2 will go in the hole, including a critical.
And you could burn your contain to kill the critical.
Yeah.
No, I'll keep it for now.
Alright, so
Okay, so that's, yeah. 2 more damage cards. The first one is face up.
Okay. Comm noise. Your opponent may either reduce your speed by 1 or choose a new command dial on the top command thing.
You're currently at speed 2.
Yep.
I will choose a new command dial. So this one? So what do we got? Navigate.
And then it's...
Yeah, and 1 more. I won't change that.
Yeah, it's honestly fine.
Yeah. Because I'd rather you not heal and not do more damage to me, and given that you just wiped my squadrons with a squadron activation, I don't want to do that either. So we'll just leave it.
Yep, and then you can take a second shot.
And yes, now it is your second attack.
Or sides.
Yes, it can't be out of your front arc because you didn't concentrate fire, so you can't use gunnery team.
But you could just shoot one of those dudes.
Yeah, you still got these 2 targets over here, or you could fire at my acclimator.
I'll shoot him.
Yeah, super hit.
Yep, out of the side arc, into my side or my rear. Both have 1 shield.
Side.
Side. So 2 blue, 2 red. So he's got an evade, a redirect, and a contain. There's no crits, so you don't need to worry about the contain.
I'll get the evade and the...
And the redirect, so he'll just take 1 damage. Can't do anything about that.
Shabams.
Oh, if you wanted, you could use the blue accuracy as a damage. Or you can just leave it.
Just leave it.
Okay. And now it is your maneuver step. So you are still currently at speed 2.
To get around him? I don't think
You could turn this way to avoid collision. Or we can just continue here to slug it out.
We'll continue here to slug it out.
So you just want to ram me and we'll both take a damage?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
It's the battle of the blast doors.
I'm down to 4 hull.
Would
Alright,
not
my
surprise
activation.
me either.
I'll be back in just a sec.
No worries.
Yeah, that's taken 7. That's a lot of damage.
He's got
That's
17
a
in
lot
total,
of
though,
damage.
including
And
blast
we
doors.
did realise that you can't reinforce blast doors crits.
Yeah, it's only face down cards.
Yeah.
I've always done it like that. I'm pretty thirsty though. Walder.
Don't look at me, I don't know where anything in this house is.
Does he still have cans of Coke in the fridge?
I don't. I bring my own things.
And ask when you come to it.
I shall sit down. Quick intermission.
The dog might sense your weakness.
If you put the dog on stream, you'll get millions of views instantly. Everyone loves a dog.
He's cute.
I actually don't know if you can check that.
Well, the thing is, if the dog was like a foot further that way, just kind of shift the dog that way a little bit.
This way?
Yeah, now the dog is on stream.
Yes, hello. Does that mean my foot is on stream?
Yeah.
Alright, foot cam.
Okay.
Don't worry. I got this. I got a plan, Arthur.
Is it ram the acclimate until it's dead?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll probably work.
Right.
So
It
it is my turn to activate. So I shall activate the acclimator. He's got a squadron command, but most of his squadrons have disappeared. So he's just going to activate
The
the
one guy
1v19.
shoot one other guy.
And
Shoot the guy with 1 health.
yeah, there's a lot of those.
Did the
So
planet change?
No.
Arizonia is still the same.
Oh, okay. I guess I wasn't paying attention last
yeah, I'm going to take a pot shot at IG-88. So I roll 3 blue and 1 red because of flight controllers.
Frankly,
I
our only,
initiate self-destruct.
frankly, our only hope of taking Declan down is Andrew here.
No, don't pin that on me.
Don't-
Alright.
Hey, Stop.
So I rolled an accuracy, so I will spend that against IG-88's scatter token, which just leaves 1 damage.
You're not playing Star Wars.
I'm gonna say I might get good enough.
Ah, you got Custodians. You'll roll through him.
Alright, so 1 damage on IG-88.
Okay. He scatter.
No, I spend my accuracy against your scatter.
Okay, so yeah.
So
Okay.
that's it. Alright, so now my Acclimator will shoot.
Yeah.
So we'll target this Arquidin with 0 shields on the front.
Yep.
So I roll 3 red and 2 black out of my front arc.
Don't do that. I need that.
And I have Link Turbo Laser
I need that to
Towers.
be visually distinct from other people.
So I can re-roll the red. So I'll re-roll this red.
That's my one defining
Nothing.
feature.
So we've got 5 damage in total onto the front of your Arquidin.
So I'll this one.
Yep.
So I'll redirect.
Yep, so you've got 2 shields on this side and 1 shield on that side.
How many can I redirect?
As many shields as there are there. You redirect it onto one zone. So you redirect 2 of the damage away, and then that leaves 3 onto the hull, including a critical. So you can spend your contain.
Yep.
So that's just 3 more face down damage cards.
1, 2, 3.
I was saying it might not be them. It might be someone else playing loud music.
And then I am going to anti-squadron out of my side arc.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm just
I am going to shoot everyone. So I've got everything in my side arc, and I roll 2 black dice, and everything is at close range. So hopefully we'll get rid of some squints. So we'll start with this Tying Scepter, 2 damage.
He's dead.
So he takes 2 damage, and then this one, 1 damage.
He's alive.
No, they're all on 1
Oh,
health.
he's dead.
And then this last Tying Scepter, 1 damage.
He's dead.
Revenge for the B-19s. And then IG-88, 2 damage.
You can spend your scatter now, so no
Scatter.
damage.
So no damage. Alright. And
I'll
then
initiate self-destruct. But you stop that. Gotta watch the Mandalorian again. It was very good.
I cannot possibly move past, so this Arquidin is going to take a damage on the hull, and so will I.
That is the fresh Arquidin.
Alright then.
That's my activation.
So this one, squadron again, but I assume they can't activate again.
No, they have already
But you
activated.
can take the token
Yes.
I will
battles
take
are you actually fighting?
Squadron
to
token.
activate IG later.
Yeah.
And now you never have to program tokens.
And you do have an engineering token, which you can spend now if you wish.
And what'll that do?
So that'll give you half your engineering value. Your engineering value is 3. Half will round up to 2. And you also have engineering team, so because you're doing an engineering command, you'll get an extra point. So you have 3 engineering points.
So you can redirect one. You can get rid of a card for 3.
You can get rid of a damage card for 3 points, you can recover a shield for 2 points, or you can move a shield for 1 point.
Oh, probably not.
I just get a damage card and go away.
Well, he's got reinforced blast doors when they go away anyway.
He's already
You're
used
about
his
to
lot.
ram him.
He's already used his blast
he
doors,
used
so
his,
Oh, okay.
flip it over.
And you're about to ram the Armada.
Yeah, I'll get rid of one.
Yep. And now you can shoot.
He's going to shoot his side arc into the Venator.
Yep. So his side arc is 3 red, and with your Link Turbo lasers, you
I also
can
think
re-roll
he can
one.
shoot his other side arc into the Armada.
Yeah, probably.
Because
So you
the
can
side
re-roll a
arc's
red
not
dice
that
with Link
much.
Turbo lasers.
Aquadin's on.
Alright, so 1 accuracy and 2 hits. I've got a brace token, and then exhausted, redirect, salvo, and contain.
I would stop him from shooting a salvo attack.
Yeah, I'll get
He
rid of
should be
salvo.
dead.
Okay, and so the ISD is gone, and then it's just him. So I will spend my brace to reduce his damage down to half. So I'll just take 1 damage on my front. And then we'll check with the laser. The Arquidin, the Acclimator, sorry, is in your side arc, so you can shoot it with your other broadside.
So 3 red again.
3 red again, with a reroll. Alright, that's 4 damage. I'm going to brace down to 2. I will salvo. And then I'll check my shields. I will redirect as well. So I'll take 2 damage on this zone here. And then I'll salvo, which is a black and a red. Which will go into your side zone, because that's the one you shot me with. That's 4 damage. You can redirect to the rear.
To the rear because he's shooting him in the side.
Yep, redirect.
So you take 2 damage on the rear, and then 2 damage on the side.
Which you'll probably want to contain.
Yeah, it does include a crit, so you could burn the contain to stop that.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the contain.
Yep. So then there's 1 more damage card. Just 2 went on your rear shields, 1 went on your side, and then 1 on the hull. And now that's your 2 attacks, so then you can move now. So you can check to see if you get past me, or you can just ram me. Speed 2. But Aquadins only have a double tick at the end.
Yeah, you don't want to land on that rock.
Yeah. Like
Ramming
speed.
Yeah, ramming speed, he's down to 1 health.
He's actually got 6 hull because of Admiral Motti. So you've got 2 hull left.
Yeah. And then the other one. Oh no, you've got your 2 little.
I can activate. So I've got these 2 ships over here. So I'll go with this closer one. So he's doing a navigate, because I need to start turning around, otherwise I'll fly off the board. So, you've got very little shields, and a bunch of your stuff is exhausted. So I'm going to shoot into your side arc with my side. I've got no other shots. So my side arc is a blue and a black, but then I have external racks, so I'll discard it while attacking at close range to add 2 black dice. So 1 blue, 3 black into your side arc. Alright, we got 1 crit.
Jesus, okay.
Forgot to load the racks.
Is that on... Does he have any shields on the rear?
You've got 2 shields on the rear. So
probably redirect.
You can redirect this so it doesn't go on your hull.
How many?
Just 1. Alright, and I don't believe I have any other shots, so now I will execute a maneuver.
At speed, go.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my dial and my token to reduce my speed by 2. And then I'm also going to get an extra tick with my dial.
He's slowing right down.
Slowing right down, and we're going to end up right here, behind the big lad. And all yours.
Second Acclimator.
Yeah.
Second Aquadin.
Aquadin, Acclimator, same thing.
It's just a mix between a P3
Too many
and a
acts.
Blazer.
So, that's gone.
I forgot to spend my engineering token. Next time.
And, how much hull does the Acclimator have?
It's got 5 left. And it's still got 4 shields on the front, but it's got no side shields whatsoever.
So if you double shoot it in the front, it can't redirect.
And all of its tokens are exhausted.
Yeah, I'll double shoot it.
Yep, so what was your dial that you revealed?
It was an engineering thing.
Do you want to spend your engineering points?
Yes. So...
Yes, so with the engineering dial, you'll get 3 points, and with the engineering team, you'll get a 4th.
And his engineering token.
And
So-
if you spend your token as well, you'll have another 2. So you 6 engineering points.
Which is 3 shields.
Yep.
So, because
It's 2 maximum.
2 on each thing. So.
Yep, so 1 shield on your front and both sides.
Yeah, so now they're back up
Other
to
way.
4 again.
Yep. So you spend your engineering token,
The token goes away. And then gone.
and then your front arc is a blue and a red, and your side arc is 3 red. So which will you do first?
Blue and a red.
So front,
2.
2 damage, that's 2 shields. And then 3 red.
In the words of R2D2, ramming speed.
That's 5 damage.
God, that's... Are you gonna burn the brace?
I kinda need to. Well, so I'll take 3 damage cards. I'll be on 2, and he goes
He's
first
gonna
next
ram
turn. Yeah, then I'll be on 1.
And if he goes first, he can run you and instantly kill you. Just burn the brace.
Yeah,
It reduces ink by 2 damage.
yeah. Alright, ditching my brace token.
Okay,
So I'll take 3 damage. So that will be my last 2 shields, and then 1 on the hull. Acclimator's not having a good time.
And then
Ram.
Ram, we'll both take another damage card. See, this is the parking lot.
This is the parking lot. You almost always end up in a parking lot. Dead on.
And they're literally just circling the wagons.
So we'll activate my consular. So we'll check for range. We've got medium range.
Those little cruisers are probably going to be the one that finishes everyone off.
So I don't believe you're in my front arc.
I don't think so.
So nope. So we've just got my side arc, which is 1 mighty blue dice. We'll go into your rear arc. Actually, no, into your side. Your rear's got shields.
Not my ass.
Into your side. Nothing. Alright, these guys are not doing well.
So you're going to slow down.
Yes. So I'm going to reduce my
Same as
speed
the
by
other
2.
one. Second verse, same as the first.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Hello.
Behind 'em.
Actually, I'll probably stay like that, and I can get the double arc on you.
You
Alright.
might be going first.
He's going first. This is turn 2.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, this is turn 3. Because I took first turn.
Yep.
Alright, and squadron phase. All squadrons are activated, so yeah, now we go to the next round.
Oh yeah, I should probably update the turn counter.
Yeah.
Also, just like burn your blast doors.
That's at the start of the next round, so...
Yeah.
ready all of your exhausted defense tokens.
Except for the ISD.
Yes, he has a critical effect where he can't.
Ready everyone's but the ISD.
So I'm going to spend a concentrate fire token to ready my clone navigation officer.
Your tokens flip, except for the ISD's ones.
Yeah.
And
You
so...
get IG.
And IG-88 as well.
Is flipped.
And so now we set dials again.
Okay.
It's Jacko! You don't like Jacko?
I don't know anything about the Soul Bad Guy series.
The composer really likes his English.
Composer's also the game director.
Yeah.
Also, I have redundant shields
So
on my
the
2
game-
I know nothing about
concealers,
Guilty
so they'll
Gear,
both
there's
recover
this
1
dude
shield.
called Soul Bad Guy.
All you have to know is it has a really poppin' soundtrack. Especially Smell of the Game, that song slaps.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, they're really blasting it today.
Mm.
What did you do to offend the Manto?
Why did you say it's my fault?
Because then it would be his fault, and that's not acceptable.
Exactly.
They're the ones that you're back, aren't they? They're not like next door or
Yeah.
that, and then I parked in front of their house.
No, that's your dial. This is my dial.
I just like how you automatically assumed it was my fault.
Yeah, because it is.
Look,
I don't fucking admit
What?
an offensive field.
look, Jack would never do it. He's a good boy.
He also doesn't have a car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're the only one here that drives.
Yeah.
So therefore you're automatically at fault.
Don't you be mean to Brian.
Alright, so start of the ship phase. You are the first player. Would you like to use some reinforced
I'm
blast
not that
doors?
asshole that named
Yes.
my car. I got
So flip it
custom
over, and then
license
get rid of up to
plates
3
like
face
that.
down damage cards.
Bring him back to way too goddamn many.
Yep, he's got 10 left.
Alright then,
And your other Arquidin does have reinforced blast doors
Does
as
he
well,
want to
but
go
you've only
first
got
too?
2 damage cards.
I probably would.
I'll do it.
Yep.
I'll do it. I don't... There's too few wait, how much? No, he's still got full shields.
Yep, so you'll leave it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn it next turn
And
after.
I'm going to use reinforced blast doors on my Venator as well.
It's old and cool.
Blast doors, the
There's
game.
Sell stuff for this?
Blast doors.
What?
We're on fire, just close the
There's
doors.
sell stuff for this? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's just hard to find.
Not at...
They haven't released anything since the Venator, have they?
No. Well, they do that print and play as well.
But that's about it, and that's been about a year.
Yeah, they're AMG is busy just releasing Legion mistakes and screwing up X-Wing.
Yeah, I heard about 2.5.
Yeah, it's not great.
Legion
I don't
mistakes.
really like it that much.
It gets
Alright, my turn?
prints everywhere.
Yes, you go
How
first.
many editors do they have? Just the one?
I think like 3.
So navigate
I'm
for the ISD.
I'll take a token.
They're too busy.
You can decide after when you get to move.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna shoot.
It's like
Yeah,
40
I imagine you would
just
shoot at some
update
point.
things
He
and
shoot
play
good.
He do shoot good.
So 4.
Yep, into the front of my Venator or into the side.
them. Reminds me
Side.
of the
Oh, yeah.
comparison between the book and the points for playing.
That's a lot of damage. So that's 4 accuracies. You can use all of those, or you can treat the
I
blue
would-
ones as damage.
I wouldn't use all of them. I'd just use every single one except for that.
I can count one as a damage, right?
Any of the blue ones you can count as blue.
but you definitely want to hit that.
So yeah, I've got a brace, a redirect, a salvo, and a contain.
Yep, so... I'll get rid of the brace.
You want to hit the brace for sure.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to get salvoed.
Yeah, I'll get the salvo, so that's 2.
So that just leaves a contain and a
That's
redirect.
just going to stop a critical effect. How much damage is he doing?
I've got 3 crits.
Oh, now
He's
I
got 4
get it.
damage and then 4 accuracies, so he can
So you
take some
can do
extra damage.
6 damage. If you just
Potentially,
blocks
yeah.
these two.
Well, if he blocks those 2, then yeah, 6 damage is left.
So how much shields have you got?
I've got 0 shields there and 0 there, but I've still got 3 on the front.
So he can block 4, so he can take 2. If you do the 2...
Oh no, I only redirect 1 damage, because he's got XI 7.
Yeah, but if you redirect it here.
I can't redirect it today.
Oh, he's shooting on side. Okay,
yes.
so you can redirect it front.
So yeah, I'll take Jack's advice, because Jack's always right.
No, he's not. Jack's always wrong.
I don't think you need to worry about that, just
so
for damage.
So you're going to use these on my brace and salvo, and then you treat these as damage?
Yeah.
So I'm taking 6 damage, so I will spend my redirect and my contain. So I'll take 1 on the front, and then 5 damage cards.
What would it have been?
You'll never know.
I will know, because it's specifically that one.
No, it's not actually, that's the last one.
That was the top of the deck.
No. You will never know. You'll never know. Alright, and then your second attack?
Can't double shoot him.
Nope.
No.
So I'll go for...
You can also shoot the dudes behind.
Yes, there are ships behind you.
I could, but he's only got 1 hole left, doesn't he?
He's got 3 hull left.
3 hole left.
He was going to have...
But he's got no brace token and no shields on his sides or front.
Yeah, I'll shoot him.
Yep. So
it will be obstructed.
We'll
sure.
double check what range it is though.
Probably long.
So it is at long range. So you would only get 2 red, which it is obstructed, so you'd only get 1 red. Or you could shoot,
I'd honestly just shoot at him.
shoot
Yeah.
the guys behind you.
Yeah, I'll shoot him.
So which one would you like to shoot?
So it's 1 red, 3 blue, 2 blue.
Yep. Which one would you like to shoot?
English very well.
Him.
Yep. In the front or the side?
The side.
Side. That's 4 damage. Alright, I will spend my evade and reroll the double hit, please. Alright, so because this is past the spend accuracy step, that actually counts as nothing. So it's just 2 damage, which I will redirect 1 of them to the rear. And then 1 on the side. And now your execute maneuver. Would you like to ram me again?
Yes, 1 damage, please.
Okay.
You're on 1.
I am on 1 hull.
Which means if you ram, you die.
Yes.
And
But
if you
I am going to activate the Venator now. So I reveal a concentrate fire. I'm going to exhaust Clone Navigation Officer, and I'm going to do the thing. So the Acclimator will get a concentrate fire token.
And you'll immediately spend it for clone gunners.
Oh, hang on, I'm doing things. So I'm going to use Bail Organa. So when I reveal a command, I can spend a token off of him to gain a matching dial. So I'm going to spend an engineering token, and I'm going to get an engineering dial. And then I'm going to spend my own engineering token, and I get 6...
What's the senator doing on a spaceship?
He's kicking shit. He's fine.
He's making sure
Alright, so I get 6 engineering points. So I am going to get rid of 2 damage cards.
He's going to live.
And then with Resolute, after I resolve an engineering dial, I will gain an engineering token.
He's burning all the things.
And now we will attack.
I'm just remembering the time we first started this, and you remember Luke?
Yeah.
1 week after we get... Oh yeah, 3 Star Destroyers.
Yep, he bought 3 Star Destroyers. So, now I am going to shoot my Venator into the front of your ISD. So I've got a double rainbow, plus 1 a black die with my concentrate fire, and then with Chlorine Gunners I'm going to spend the concentrate fire token to add a blue accuracy.
Yeah!
Because I've got a clone crew. I've got a lot of accuracies.
But look at your arms, you are the Venator.
Alright, so all of your tokens are exhausted.
Yeah.
So how much you're on like 10 health. Yeah, that is a lot of accuracies. So yeah, I'll just stop your contain and brace because you've got no shields to redirect to anyway. And so that's 4 damage on your hull, including a critical.
So first one's the crit.
Yep.
Structural damage. Deal 1 face down damage.
Oh,
It's extra damage.
Double damage. It's like a direct hit.
And then 3 more.
3 more. And what does that leave you on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 hull.
4 left. Okay. Well, now I'm going to attack you at my side. That's the wrong way. Laser the ceiling. Yep, I've done that many times.
Ceiling, roofs on top.
Alright, shoot at my side arc, which is double red, double blue. Come on, Venator. Alright, so I'll accuracy your brace token. So that's just 2 more damage. So does that leave you on 2?
Yeah.
Yikes. Because then I'm going to ram you, which does another 1.
Yep.
1 health IST.
Doesn't that kill you because you had 1 health left?
No, I
he
used
healed
my...
2 cards.
I used engineering
Alright.
commands, so, but...
So he's on 3, 6, 7, he's got 2 left.
Yeah, I've got 2 left. Because I was on 1, I healed 2 cards, which put me on 3, and then I just took 1, so now I'm on 2.
Okay.
Because I used Bail Organa and an engineering token, even though I revealed a Concentrate Fire. Bail Organa's my fleet commander, that's what he does.
But now
So,
you can Aquatin him.
That's my activation, so now it's all yours.
Navigation. I'll give him a token.
Yep.
Yeah, that's number 9.
Does he want to spend his squadron token to activate IG?
Yeah.
Yep. You can do that.
And IG wants to throw a black into the Venator.
He's engaged by V19,
Alright.
so he can't attack ships.
Alright, so 4 blues.
He's got no.
Oh, it's like 40k. You can't engage characters if other people are.
Alright, so it's 3 damage. He's got 2 health left. Yep, and you toggle his activation slider. And now the Arcoden can shoot.
Shoot Venator, shoot
So you can,
Acclimator.
you can shoot the Venator out of your left side, and you can shoot the Acclimator out of your right
How much
side.
else did the Acclimator have left?
He's got 3 hull left.
Yeah, shoot both.
So I'll start with the Venator, which is 3 reds.
3 red, and you have linked turbo lasers, so you can reroll. Would you like to reroll a die, or just leave it? I've got a healthy brace and a healthy salvo.
I'll get rid of the brace.
Get rid of the brace, so that's just 2 damage on my front.
Yep. Blank.
Down to 0 shields. I might as well spend my salvo. So I will roll a red, black, and blue. And with DBY turbo lasers, I can change one of these to a critical. So I will change the black dice to a side with the crit. And he has got 2 redirects, so yeah, I'll just target one of those redirects. So 3 damage on
It's
this
dead.
die.
Go home.
Does it have any shields on the rear?
No, it's got no shields on the front, rear, or the side. And it's
So,
Yeah, he did.
faulty countermeasures, but it's dead.
he goes boom.
It's dead, Jim.
Yeah, DBYs make salvo pretty good.
Yep.
Alright.
He won't be.
So
We've got to deal with these race shepherd.
Also, you can take your command dials too.
Is that the right Star franchise? I'm confused.
Technically, all dials.
Wait, is this
Yeah,
Battlestar
cool.
Galactica? Are these the Cylons?
This is just like when I asked if everyone wanted to play the Star Trek RPG with me, and it was just jokes about every other franchise with stars in it. And it was
That's
like,
the one
you
with
all
Nathan
could've
Fillion,
just
right?
said No.
Yeah, that's the one with Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion should be in all of them. Alright, so that was your
Nathan
activation.
Fillion
and
playing
K2SO.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. Alright, so
Nathan
now
Fillion
we'll go
should
to
be
my
Fillion.
activation.
They should make a Star Trek link.
So I will activate
They
the
have.
Acclimator.
Attack wing.
Yeah, it is literally just a copy paste of X-Wing. But
Yeah.
bad.
They also made one for D&D called Attack Wing.
Well, I was choosing between getting into Attack Wing or X Wing when I first wanted to start playing
I've
tabletop
never
games.
seen anything for this Star
Like,
Trek.
there used to be a whole wall of it at Frankston Zing. Like, this is
Oh, yeah.
like 5 years ago. But luckily I made the decision to go with X Wing, otherwise I wouldn't have met these fine gentlemen.
That was a bad decision.
Well, you got me in a 40k, so you put me in
It's a
severe
very bad decision.
Yes!
I was going to say,
Yeah,
I
you put me in
remember
severe financial
we were
debt.
here playing D&D when he said he got it for
Alright.
40k.
I'm
And you
going
told
to-
me, and you said to me, you've made a grave mistake.
Yes, I
And
did.
then I got to do the same thing to you a couple
Yeah.
months ago.
Yep.
This is how they get you. Alright, so I revealed a squadron command, so I'm going to activate my 1v19.
Yeah!
He's going to shoot IG-88.
So I have way more disposable
So
income
he's
when it
got
comes to
3
tools.
blue and a red with flight controllers.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Trady. Me and my pitiful pension.
So I roll an accuracy,
get a job.
so I will spend that on your scatter, which just leaves 2 damage on IG-88.
Blam blam.
So you can't spend your scatter,
So he's down to
so you take 2 damage.
2.
Yep, and you do have counter 2, so you can shoot me back with 2 dice.
2 blue dice.
Yes. 2 damage.
He's dead.
That kills him.
He did his job.
IG-88 angry.
Angie.
IG-88 is pretty cool.
IG-88 is pretty
Alright, and now with the Acclimator's attacks, it will fire its front arc into the Aquitans. So we've got 3 red and 2 black.
I love playing Viking. She's my favourite character.
I can tell.
Oh, I'm sorry. How can you tell?
Well, I can give you 2 reasons right in the front of the chest.
Alright,
Shut up.
so we've got 6 damage onto the front of your Aquitans.
Yes. Aquatan.
Well, it's called an
Recent
Aquatins.
free, she has a big ass sword.
Your light cruiser.
You can
Yes.
evade to try and get
That
one of
bitch.
those
Okay, so you've got your evade, your redirect, and your contain.
So
So evade will re-roll one die. Redirect will put the damage on another hull zone.
I'll evade.
The double hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well then, yeah, redirect.
Redirect. How many can I redirect?
As many shields as you have. So you pick one adjacent hull
How many
zone.
damage was in total?
It's 6.
Then probably can take 2 damage.
Yeah, so you'll take 2 damage on there with a redirect. Then you've got 2 shields on the front, and then 2 will go on the hull. And if you spend your contain, there will be no face-ups.
I'll spend the contain.
Contain is good to have.
Because you're not getting.
So that's just 2 damage on the hull.
Not those ones.
Oh. Cool.
No, they're not on anything, are they?
No,
No,
they're
they're
the discarded
discarded.
ones from all last
Oh,
times.
yeah. That doesn't matter. Alright, and then I do have another attack, but I don't think I have many targets. I could shoot IG again, but he's got a scatter.
Yeah, you have to shoot IG.
Yeah, I'll just shoot IG 88. Oh, look at that. You're just going to scatter.
Yeah, now you can scatter. Woo!
Woo! No damage.
Can you use clone gunners on squadron shots?
I think so, because it just specifies
Oh god
concentrate
damn it,
fire.
Godzilla.
Nice.
Oh, the Bile Predator's back in stock. Awesome.
Just auto fuck.
Yeah,
fuck
just-
you, IG.
How many armies
Specifies
are you into
defender.
now?
But I would have to
Well,
use my
let's say
concentrate
we
fire
want to
command
go
on
in and
IG
actually
88.
Yeah, and then you're like 3 black and you just go, fuck you, scatter. That's when you really
Like the
kill
tab
them
at this
up
point is
dead.
going to be
Yeah.
Project Paint.
Alright.
Once I've done some more practice.
So now we are going to move, and we're just going to ram each other yet again.
If you want to
So
go
we will
by
both take
actual
1 damage
numbers,
card.
6.
So it is literally Admiral Motti that is keeping that both ships alive, because they are both on 1 health. Without Motti, they would be dead.
Yeah, but the thing is if you kill Morty right now, they both die.
Yes, that's true. But I can't actually ram this with these guys, because he's got hardened bulkheads.
But you
Smaller
could kill
ships.
him with a gun.
Yes, I do have guns.
He does not have a lot of health.
Guns.
So you're all out of activations, because he just went, right?
Yeah.
Or-
No.
No, he hasn't gone yet, so yeah.
No.
You can activate him now. So where's that navigate?
If you don't kill the acclimator, you're dead.
Yeah, the Acclimator's on 2 hull with no shields and no brace
So
open.
just double shoot the acclimator till it's dead.
I'll shoot it with the side arc.
Mm-hmm. Because if you kill it, then you can side out the Venator.
So it's 2 red, 1 blue.
No, it's 3 red.
Ah,
So.
fuck, actually. I could have repaired it with Bail Organa, but it's too late now. Oops.
I get a reroll, don't I?
Yep, with Link Turbo Lasers. So it's 3 damage?
I would honestly
Well,
stop this hell.
No, he's shooting at this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
So I can't redirect because I have no shields and I got no brace token, so I am going to die.
Yeah.
So yeah, just make sure I don't salvo you.
Yeah.
And boom.
Explodes. Now
'Cause
you can
I-
shoot the Venator.
I forgot to repair him with Bail Organa. Oops.
Well, that would have repaired you.
Well, I had a token as well, so it would have repaired, 2 damage. So it would have actually mattered, but that's alright, I forgot.
You could've
1
also
crit
shot it
into,
Yep, so I've got a healthy brace, and then all my other tokens are exhausted.
get rid of the brace.
Yep, so it's just 1 damage. On the front?
On the side.
On the side. So take a shield.
Oh no, it should have been the front because you have no shields there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I'll burn the... Wait, how much health? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You got 2.
Yeah, I'll burn the contain, so that way it's just a face down. I could burn the redirect. But, yeah, I'll just take a
You might
damage.
want that for.
Well, I'm going first next turn, so hopefully that will help.
The ISD's fucking going next turn.
Well, I've still got 2 ships to activate, so we'll see if it goes this
the
turn.
ISD, the acclimator just explodes.
Yeah, because that's on 1 health. If Motti dies, that loses the bonus health.
Yeah.
So if this dies, that it just evaporates as well.
Yeah.
Somehow, magically. Alright, so I will activate this consular. So, concentrating fire. We'll shoot out my front arc first. He's already used his external racks, which they weren't loaded because they roll blanks. So we got 2 blue and a black, and then I'll add a second black with concentrate fire. That is 5 damage into the rear of your ISD.
Let's game then.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
game.
Just explode.
Because you've got no shields. Is there 1 shield there? So if you braced it...
He braces it, I think
Yeah,
it still
if you
dies.
brace it down to 3, you then take 1 and then 2 on the hull.
And then
Game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ISD goes down.
And then he just goes,
He evaporates. He's just not there
He
anymore.
explodes.
Oh, well, that was good.
That is a good game.
Ah, thank you,
Wait,
sir.
I missed it. Who won?
He did.
Nobody.
You can't stop the Venator.
Venator is pretty... it's on one hull.
Yeah.
So, like, it was a fair effort. And we were in the parking lot for a long time.
My dice just went to hell at the end.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
But it was still pretty good.
that's dice games.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Definitely wasn't a bad game.
This guy, though, adding his external racks, and he just rolled 3 blanks on all those black dice. That was funny.
Poor ISD. First time he's been played in, what, like 2 years?
Yeah, it's been on the shelf for ages.
Oh, well, they're good display
You
models.
fought that
They are.
real good.
It was definitely a fight.
Never got that double arc on the Venator, which is what the Venator had on you.
Yeah, that was a good spot for me to be in.
Oh, back on the shelf you go.
He'll come back one day.
Well, I'd love to play again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, as I said, I want to get my own Venator and an Interdictor.
I like the Interdictor, but Jack
I want
doesn't.
the Honor go because it's a stupid laser boy.
Onyx is really good.
I shall
I'm gonna
end the
fucking
archive
parking lot
recording
corner
here.
and just fly
Thank you for
along
joining
the
us.
screen.
Anyone watching the archive?
Bye.
Hey,